Hello, this is a look at the LEGO City 2017 fishing boat set, which comes with some small fish for you to catch and also one single large fish that probably wants to catch you. Now the boat itself is based around a preformed hull which is able to actually float. It's completely sealed up, but even though that's basically one big thing, they do give you a lot of small details to really texture this up and to make it come more to life and not feel like something that's just pre-built. You know, you actually have to put a little bit of time into assembling this all together. There's radar bar up here, you got plenty of signal lights and kind of searchlights around the thing, railing along the side. Nice seat in the back which is able to rotate around. It also has a fishing rod holder there, so you can just leave that out if you want to, or use it to help you if you're going after some larger game. See, this can rotate around. Got a couple of very large, I would say oversized outboard motors back here. I actually don't like the design of these all that much. They just look very blocky to me, but I do appreciate that, you know, you do have to actually build them up, so they're more complex than some that they've done before, and you can bring these up. So if you have a trailer for this to go on, I don't think they make one presently, but you can certainly make one yourself. But you know, you can bring this out of the water and then bring those outboards up. The propellers are able to spin around. The decoration on the side, there's the same thing on each side. That's all done with a single large sticker for each side. So you see it goes from here all the way up to here, and also not exactly on, I guess, on top of the transom rather than on the face of the transom itself is the nameplate, and the boat is called Mary. Inside there are a couple of places to hold your catch, and there are a total of 2 of these orange fish included, which we haven't gotten many of in the past, and 1 of the more common metallic silver ones. These are using stickers here on the fronts to give you a little extra detail there. And in the control cabin area, there's a single sticker on a tile to represent a fish finder, and it looks like there's plenty to be caught, but the guy just sits behind a steering wheel on the ground, just down on the floor, so no seat for him, no captain's chair. To help you place a figure there or to take the existing one away, it's easy to just remove this roof section entirely, and then that's completely open. Each of the figures comes with a flotation device for safety, and each one also has printing on the back of the torso. No alternate face for either of these. Let me take the flotation devices off though. The torso on the right is a relatively new one that hasn't been used much, and I believe this one is brand new. They also include a very sharky shark in the dark bluish gray color with the openable upper jaw, and a buoy, just to give you a little extra detail. They probably had just a tiny bit of extra parts budget left over when designing the set. I especially appreciate the level of detail that they managed to squeeze into a fairly small space, especially when you compare it to one of the last fishing boat, similar type of fishing boat designs that came out from the LEGO City line, which just had a lot less going on for it. Actually, personally preferred the aesthetic design of this. It's more closed up, it's more sleek, but there's more going on here, and there's actually more that you can do compared to the old school. I also really appreciate the fish. This shouldn't be a big deal, but LEGO frequently kind of skimps out on some of the commodity items that you need to go with a themed set. So to get 2 of the less common orange fish and another one as well, plus the shark that they always include, and the shark can actually eat one of those fish as well, that's a good thing, and they need to do that more. Also, it's good that they use the preformed hull piece for the whole thing because it can actually float. It can be played with in a bathtub, in a pond, or in a relatively calm pool. On the other hand, big preformed pieces are kind of anti-LEGO. It's not the LEGO way, so there's a limited amount of building that's involved with this given its size. Overall, I feel like they've done a pretty good job for the price and size of this set. And the price to part ratio, I think, is especially reasonable when you consider just how much of the bulk of the build is taken up by essentially one single part, which usually really jacks up the price. I'm not into fishing myself, so I can't get too excited about this set myself. So I'm more interested in hearing what you think about it. So please do share your thoughts in a comment down below. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I've got many more to come, so I'll be talking to you again very soon.